f of x is equal to natural logarithm of fourth root of 3x square negative 3 over x to the third power positive 5, and we have to find f prime of x, that is we have to find the derivative of the given function with respect to x. Okay, so before I proceed with the derivative, what I need to do is I have to use the properties of logarithm over here, so that I'll be able to split up the this stuff into parts. So when I split up this stuff into parts, the process of derivative will be easier. Okay, let's use the properties of logarithm on the right side. So we have f of x equals to, so here the first step what I need to do is I have to write this fourth root as an exponent. So if I write the fourth root as an exponent, 1 second. If I write this fourth root as an exponent, the exponent will be 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to use the power rule of logarithm. That is, I have to move this exponent in front of logarithm. So I get 1/4 times natural logarithm of 3x square negative 3 over x to the third power positive 5. Okay, f of x is equal to, so here two terms are in division, so I can use the quotient rule of logarithm. Then I get 1/4 times ln of 3x square negative 3 negative ln of x to the third power positive 5. Okay, so that's all. We can use the properties of logarithm. So the next step, we can find the derivative on both sides with respect to x. So if I find the derivative of this f of x, it will be f prime of x. And here, this part contains variable x. So the part which contains variable x is multiplied by the constant 1/4. So whenever a constant and variable are multiplied, and if I want to find the derivative, I have to keep the constant as it is and find the derivative of the variable. So when I find the derivative of this stuff, it will be 1 over 3x square negative 3. So whenever I find derivative of some stuff which contains natural logarithm, I have to put 1 in numerator, and the argument of the natural logarithm should be taken in denominator. So far, I've done derivative only for this natural logarithm. By chain rule, I have to do further derivative for this 3x square negative 3. So when I do so, 3x square will become 6x. This negative 3 will become 0 because the derivative of a constant is 0. Okay, here negative, the same thing. We have we need to find the derivative of this stuff. So it's a natural logarithm. So I have to write 1 in numerator, and the argument of the logarithm should be taken in denominator. And the derivative of this x to the third power is 3x square. Okay, just a moment. So okay, here f prime of x is equal to 1/4 times. Okay, so here I need to multiply this 1 and 6x. That will be 6x over 3x square negative 3. Negative 1 times 3x square will be just 3x square over x to the third power positive 5. Okay, f prime of x equals to 1/4. I need to simplify this one. That is, I have to find the difference of the two fractions. So here the denominator is not same. It's not same for both the fractions, and also the denominators contain variable. So if I want to simplify the subtraction of two fractions like this, what I need to do is I have to do cross multiplication. That is, I need to multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the denominator of the second one, and numerator of the second one by the denominator of the first one, and then I have to multiply the two denominators. So first I multiply the 6x by this denominator x cubed positive 5. I get 6x times x to the third power positive 5 negative 3x square. So that is this one is going to be multiplied by 3x square negative 3 over, I have to multiply the two denominators. So I get 3x square negative 3 times x to the third power positive 5. Okay, f prime of x is equal to 1/4 of. So what I need to do is I can distribute this 6x to this one and this one. When I do so, I'll be getting 6x to the fourth power positive 30x. And I have to distribute this negative 3x square to this one and this one. When I do so, I'll be getting negative 9x to the fourth power positive 9x to the second power over 3x square negative 3 times x to the third power positive 5. Okay, now f prime of x is equal to 1/4 of So I can combine this 6x to the fourth power negative 9x to the fourth power. It will be negative 3x to the fourth power. Okay, then I write positive 9x square. Then we have positive 30x over 3x square negative 3 times x to the third power positive 5. Okay, let's continue on the next page. This is the last step we have from the previous page. So here I can factor 3x out from this expression when I do it. So I'll be getting 3x times negative x to the third power positive 3x positive 10. Here from this expression 3x square negative 3, I can factor 3 out. If I factor 3 out, I'll be getting 3 times x square negative 1 times x to the third power positive 5. Okay, here this 3 and 3 will cancel out. So the next step is f prime of x is equal to, I can multiply this 1 and the stuff I have here. So I'm getting x times negative x to the third power positive 3x positive 10. Okay, here I can multiply this 4 and this stuff over here. So I'm getting 4 times x square negative 1 times x to the third power positive 5. Okay, now I got the derivative of the given function f prime of x.